We can discuss on cybercrime and cybersecurity, waiting our offense and waiting not to offense. So we know of the 2021 Cybersecurity and Crime Act, where Parliament passed in 2021 and approved by President Julius Maada Bio that same year, late that year day. So yes, what did the government and the Parliament say this it go on for curb? I mean, lots of offenses. Then we get the old act in the 1990s, but given the rise in technology, given the rise in other tools, social media space, I mean, it was thought fit by Parliament to forget a new law. We go curb these new threats we don't pose to people who they use the online space. Now, waiting an offense, na salon. Okay, waiting a cybercrime, in fact. So, cybercrime, now a crime where the people they commit to, whether it's using electronics, whether it's using computers, whether using phones or whatsoever, commit the crime online. So cybersecurity, of course, we know saying like where there are mechanisms where government and authorities don't put in place for make sure say then curb these sort of activities where they happen online now with cyberspace. So we ask the questions today: waiting now offense and waiting not to offense in salon social media space. We can discuss this with expert analysis because of course we don't get lots of reports as of recent years. I mean, people where don't get banters online, people where they attack another person. I mean, people where they share nude videos of people without them consent I mean, lots of times we don't see those people going scot-free without being apprehended by authorities in the country. I mean, waiting at the way forward for people where they continue for commit the crimes even though we get already set up rules and regulations by authorities in the country. Introducing Mohammed Levy, head of cybersecurity in the Parliament of Salon. Good morning, welcome to the show.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
And Engineer Hassan Nito Fona, cybersecurity expert and IT audit consultant. Good morning, welcome to the show.
So good morning, Epicare. Good morning, Sierra.
Okay, so let's start off. I mean, over the years, we don't get conflicting, reports, narratives and, a lot to happen at the cyberspace, social media space specifically, with regards to these online platforms, Facebook, WhatsApp specifically. Lots of times we don't see where people, for example, I say nude videos of people they come out publicly without their consent. People they share them, and we tend not to see the authorities actually act upon them. But first off, ask you, like, what sort of crimes people they commit online without even knowing it?
Okay. Good morning once more again. There are so many crimes where people can commit online, and sextortion, cyberbullying, snitching, SIM swapping, hijacking of social media accounts, deepfake that may generate in AI videos and AI images, which can be difficult for people to identify if an AI video or an AI image people can just download. Then also fake jobs. These are some of the crimes and this who can go on the media will be say the authorities in Korea. People can just create fake profiles, fake company names, then create fake email, then send to the media as if they create a job opportunities. So the one they don't understand, they can just send a CV on their particular website and they or email and they for get information. And the hackers, most of the information they only need from you. They need your real name, your phone number, your email address, your date of birth, so many things is so useful because they can use them on we'll go to call OSNT, that is open source intelligence in cybersecurity, where people can use for getting information and think of like if I get a picture, if I do reverse engineering, I can able get all the social media accounts. If I get an email, I get a tool where I go just put the email, I check all your activities we do on that particular email, you log in, so what you do and so on and so forth. If I get your Twitter username or your TikTok username, I can just put on my software, I able to know all how many likes you get and everything but you. So these are some of the things and they so hackers and can just create a fake profile, then say job opportunities.
Okay, but we know waiting at the motive they can get where they can get access to sort of information, private information of people.
Yes, then the own motive now for just destroy your reputation, now for just thief money, like just put the common term, theft, then also for Hamburg is psychological problem. And for like if an institution, you don't build a reputation for long years, within a tinkle of eye, then he just damage your reputation, and also they cause a threat to customer or also to a business people.
Okay, say for example, even me don't get this experience lots of times. I mean, people messaging me on Facebook most of the times. They can say that they work now U.S. Marine or so, work for the United Nations. Say if you want UN job, go give you. I mean, in those cases, what if I report them to una the authorities? What will I act upon them do?
Well, then you do investigations. That make we get CID, we get the law, we get to frameworks, we get policies, we get SOP. So I think say everything so far they go on, they are against the law. It gets in we added the individual investigation. But the big problems back who we face in this nation, people ain't afraid for report incidents. Than are the challenge back who government normally get. And we get what we call incident response that make NC3D. For any incident so far they take place, the NC3 then therefore respond that particular incident day. But how then we will respond if you know reports?
Okay, so make I bring in Levy. With all of this, look, take me back through the 2021 the act where Parliament actually passed. I mean, within a cover, within the most pressing issues, then where this act cover, this law cover.
Okay, thank you again. Parliament passed this act, the Cybercrime and Cybersecurity Act of 2021. Basically, this act focuses on how for guide with the citizens them on how for use online platforms them and electronic devices them, and it stressed out for sure waiting then the things that we would do within the law then consider say na a crime and a punishable. As my colleague here be the say, one of the things them way the law stressed about is unauthorized access, access of any such somebody laying phone. You take them because you don't sabi in password or decide for guessing password and get access to that device, you are committing a crime. That not just one. Accessing the device not just one. Now, if you make use of any information inside that device the way you don't get access to, the first thing, you don't broke the law for access and without permission, and then secondly, you don't broke another law for interfere with the information where they inside that device.
And how punishable are those crimes?
Oh, those crimes are punishable from 5 to 7 years max, or go with a punishment or a fine of 50 to 100 million new loans, or 100,000 new loans currently, or both of them. That now if you are an individual, as a corporate, it can go from 100 million to up to 500 million, or a 10 to 15 years imprisonment, or both. So these are very much punishable crime them way people most times can turn for just ignore. You know, another thing that the extraction of data from that device that you've accessed. Of course, we get others when cyberbullying, cyber stalking. You know, sometimes people can say, okay, I don't see this person online, I just want to know about them. And then continuously, you did in Facebook, you did in Instagram, you did in Twitter handle, you did all around them, not so for just follow them and support them in what they do, but now for throw harassment onto them. That's not cyber stalking. And it punishable by law. That person, they get the right for report you to the CID or report you to NC3, where go relay the same report. Because why most times we can say report to NC3?
So before we go deep on that, I mean, what if you post in actually report, but una as authorities them see say that is actually what's going on? Una he act up on using this law?
Of course. See, the police, now that they enforce the law. Parliament, they pass the law. We get other authorities, the other body, other government bodies, them, where they for implement or monitor. NC3, now they coordinate the entire process. So if you get an issue like that, you don't see say na a crime. Of course, one thing first, you get for no say na a crime. So the knowledge come. Because most times we think it happen that people not even know say then they commit a crime. Or even the one way then they commit the crime to not even aware, say, what they are doing to me is something that I can report for.
You know, that's one of the main points. I mean, saying awareness is something very key in this conversation. I mean, since they passed the law in 2021, I mean, we don't get that sort of awareness raising among ordinary Sierra Leoneans, them saying, I mean, we get archaic law in the 1990s, but now we don't get a modern law. We cover this sort of crimes them where people can commit without knowing. I mean, we don't get the awareness among Sierra Leoneans.
Yes. Awareness don't go on since the passing of this bill. So NC3 as the National Cybersecurity Coordination Center then gets a whole unit or a department we're purely dedicated to awareness. Then call them the outreach department or a unit. So then purely focus now on reaching out to citizens, reaching out to institutions, them telling them what the cyber law is and telling them the various crimes them and who that then are the people that we then go report to in case them fall victim of such an incident. So NC3 don't they do a lots of outreach. They don't do them to so many MDAs. They don't do them to schools them. Then don't they do them to various communities. Over the past holidays, then be even there, I think it was Kenema, then go as far as Kenema. And then Parliament, of course, also as a custodian of the cybersecurity and the Cybercrime and Cybersecurity Act, Parliament also through the cybersecurity unit where they under the ICT department done the door outreach.
Okay.
As recent as in October, when at the Cybersecurity Awareness Month globally, Parliament will also conduct, they will host a Cybersecurity Awareness Month. We are in then we reach out to various parliamentarians. Then since they are the representation or they represent the people, so educating them means educating the people. So then they take that message down to the people. Then we ensure say that the members of parliament know waiting now the cyber law, of course, now them pass them, and the cyber crimes them where they waiting at the punishments them. We try to do a refresher to them so that then go bring and come down to the people them back in them various communities.
Okay, make a bring in Hassan. Engineer, let's say for example, I mean somebody posts explicit sort of videos or like sometimes we get nudes them they come out, I mean without the consent of the person we they in the video. I mean what authorities can do with regard to the particular situation in there.
If I get you clearly, try for like I identify.
I mean what una can do, I mean for take down the video, and get coordination with this platform them Facebook, WhatsApp for sort of take down the video and una take stringent action against people where they commit these crimes?
Well, that's the work of the government, and I'm not part of the government yet. And the big challenge, like most like the government and other sectors in Kife and get is the skill gap. How they able handle some of the situation there also is the problem. So sometimes the authorities think but how they able handle, and that's the problem. But me as an individual, an independent cyber expert, and I know they would take up some situation will be say the government need for take that kind of particular something. And I already helped. If somebody call me say this is what has happened to me, then I can render help. One knows say this, contrary to the law. But if anything they beyond me, or like somebody asks me say, "Damn, if you don't law help me trace," and then I can't do it because it's not something you can do as an individual. It's a government entity work.
But in history, I mean, you don't get sort of cases them where people share explicit videos them of people, let's say nude videos them come out, where you see the operation being carried on. I mean, how authorities are able for sort of detect and clamp down on them?
Okay. Yes, the authorities then able and trace or track on them and they so many tools, like I say, like through ONCT, then can able get information, then can able know the source, then can able know the aim of the thing, then can able get away after able delete and the system. I then we able delete and the system for let go viral. So as I say, like the skill gap, that is the problem. So some of them things and it happen every day every day on the media, and it really they cause a lot of psychological problem to people, and it also causes shame.
All right, so
Yeah.
make a bring you on this. Let's say, for example, I mean, we've seen conflicting narratives. Them, I won't forget your opinion entirely on the law itself. Lots of times we don't see, for example, Thomas Dixon, the journalist, saying this Cybersecurity and Crime Act 2021, the government is using it to authorities that use them for target journalism and free speech. You think say they promote free speech?
No, like that. You know, make them for target and journalist or any other person. In a law, not just law. The only thing people just need to forget their awareness and then try for notice gone. And the awareness, they call me brother, they say it happen, but the awareness is very small. But for me, no, then they know they create any target or issue for any journalist or any other person.
Yeah, Levy. I mean, lots of times you don't see journalists them saying, I mean, this law is being used to target journalists and free speech. I mean, there are lots of clauses them with regards to waiting this law actually cover with regards to fake news, disinformation, and not clear on them. Lots of times you don't see, for example, Thomas Dixon, the journalist, was detained by CID for very long hours. Them giving conflicting reports we do for certain companies. Them. You think say they promote free speech or they clamp down on people where they sort of express their minds?
One thing I can always say is that laws now always a two-edged knife. If it points to your side and you they at the fault, you can always select for say, then they advantage you. But turn around and put yourself in the opposite position. If there is a message going out about me and it's falsified, you're destroying my reputation. I go see and say na an issue because it involves me, right? Other person go see and say, na the right thing because maybe they don't know the whole story. But now if that same thing happened to the next individual, somebody else go talk saying, no, it get right. So it's always, the law always there in such a way that it not a favor anybody.
All right.
Cybercrime law speaks clearly. If you go against the law, there is a punishment for it. It not specify say this law is targeting any individual.
All
it
right.
is an open law.
Okay, Mohammed, make a hold on there. I still live with the Epic Morning Show. Go for a short break. We'll come back. We go. I'll continue the rest of the program. Stay with us.
You don't ready for win big money every single day? Epic Radio they make them happen with Bomba Cash Out. For just
Epic
10 years
Radio.
no more, you can enter the draw and win 5 money straight inside your phone. No stress, no waste time. And now so you go take joy. Dial *799*2# and choose how much tickets you want. From 1 to 10. Enter your orange money or Afri money pin. And boom, now you that. You don't enter the draw. The more tickets you buy, the higher chance you get for win. And the best part is that if they pick your number, the money that goes straight inside your orange money or Afri money wallet. You don't even need for
Epic Radio.
So what do you dey wait for? Dial *799*2# now and continue for listening to Epic Radio. If you know one of the lucky daily winners then. For more information, call the support center on this number yaso 032-300-033. Number cash out, money dey flow. Powered by Masslink Limited. This not a purpose to whether under 18 no. So play responsibly. Terms and conditions apply.
Alright, so winning cash never be this easy. Join Bomba Cash Out today in Epic Radio. You go dial *799*2#, pick 1 to 10 tickets, enter your pin and wait for the draw. Yes, you win and get paid directly into your Orange Money or African Money wallet. Bomba Cash Out, easy play, easy cash, powered by Masslink SL, not for persons under the age of 18, and play responsibly. Again, that's *799*2# for win 500 new Leones this morning na the Epic Morning Show. So yes, we will discuss on sort of people we say this law they target them. I mean, we also don't get a case of our hunt. I mean, previously we see be they live in a reality TV show, authorities then go inside the program, take them out, then go sort of detain them. And yes, that's of course come into conflict with within people they don't claim recently saying that the law is targeting, I mean, specific people. I mean, if you vent out your anger at specific people of authorities, them the law will come after you and bet you. I mean, why wouldn't they see, I mean, this specific targeting of people by using this law?
Well, if I can comment on that, I'm not going to say a specific target. Unfortunately, no more for our, it can be said in the on the show, but a crime is a crime. When once it is committed, we all see, say, even within the Western world, you just commit a crime and then put them into book. Let's say if it take 15, 20 years, then they go after the perpetrator and bring them back. We don't see that. So it doesn't matter. And one thing about cyber law and cyber crime, other countries then they coordinate, because we are talking about the digital space. And no need for in America for commit a crime in America. I can then as alone and commit a crime in America. The American government, along with Interpol, can coordinate with the country, with the representatives from Sierra Leone, forget unto me. Where we get some other countries then within the world, then they preach a lots of what we call freedom of speech. Even if you talk bad about people, even if they go against what they stand for, they don't really care. So sometimes other laws them in other countries differ and can protect people them better when they want to do certain things them. But when you commit a crime, no saying a crime you commit. And Sierra Leone getting laws them. The Cybercrime Act is very much clear about waiting that we consider as crime within the context of the digital space. So when once that crime has been committed, it's just matter of time for the law enforcement authorities them go through the process. See, it can take process. Go through the process, try for ascertain first, say, yeah, the crime was committed, and then the perpetrator was actually the person, because now we see a lots of AI things. Over the past week, I see lots of videos about the president. They dance and some other things, then the first lady and all. These are all AI generated things. So you get to take the authority for able to ascertain first, say, yeah, this was actually a crime being committed by this individual before they actually go.
So look at specific clauses them inside this law. I mean 32F. I'll talk about false information, and the penalties now 5 years imprisonment or more. I mean, we get lots of people where they use WhatsApp, social media. I mean, for example, let's say with regards to politics, false news, false information about President Bill in leadership in government, saying, I mean, we don't get reports, claims, but back then saying President Bill can hand over power to Dr. Samura Kamara. Many people then share them online. So if you one person share that news, fake news about people they claim say President Bill can hand over power to APC very soon, that is a crime under this new law and punishable 5 years and above.
So again, it goes down. Has anyone reported it?
So what if una see people share this false information? Una act upon them?
So immediately, that most times can be handled by either the press or we get the information ministry. Where most times if you see any false information about the government, the minister we can always na the mouthpiece for the government. So now can always take up the stand and say there are some information going around which is false about the government. And A, B, and C has been taken into consideration, and we are advising all those that are sharing it to restrain from that, and so on and so forth. So first, they put out their advice there. Because sometimes, as we say, although ignorance of the law is no excuse, but people, this day in we Sierra Leoneans, now me first share. Than the day in we. Sometimes we not even confirm the message. All we don't receive them, we want to be the first person for put them out there. So most times what the government can do now for put out a press release for either debunk them and advise for let people restrain from them. Unless people continuously they push them, then now they get for look out for who that then they share them.
Okay.
And try for see how best then go calm down the dog. Then they target any individual because it's an information going out. First, they need for come out clean as a government, and
All
that's
right.
what they do with their press release, and then debunk them and put out an advice.
All right, engineer, I'll bring you. The law also make provision say there is this coordination between authorities and a salon and let's say Facebook and WhatsApp them. You think say since the law then pass them, we don't get that coordination since the law was passed?
Well, me no see, I not see the coordination. Like I talk because the most important thing is the awareness. Like what to me about they talk about this, they talk about false information. I think say the best thing we for do now for just thinking the policies, then educate people, and then also how you say we able to stop false information, and for able to get the knowledge, then the people don't know how to stop information, how to verify, then can just spread, share upon share. Sometimes they get for watch the headline, they copy the headline, you paste it on Google, they see if that content already in the news day, if it didn't have the news or whatever. So for me, I not see any coordination related to this, where then we will work together for stop some of them crime there so they go on. Because if it happen, it's supposed to be less. But as they talk to you, so it get rampant frequently, fast, where they cause problem. And one of the interview I get with Mr. Common Talk TV, I even say that if the government not pay attention in the next 5-10 years, it get to be a serious problem for this nation. We are in still people and still in the dark days. The awareness is very low, the coordination of the government need for coordinate, they need for collaborate with some stakeholders then, some experts then, and some other entity then for fight against some of them things that's where they go on. Like when my brother they say, you see a generated AI video present below the dance with the in wave. Some of them things and how government were able to for snap against them. Because it brings some amount of like funny for other nation. We are in, I don't see no they happen in other country, but it hardly for let's see the entire so they happen in other nation. So as an entity, we need to take things like this very serious. Because the president after God 9.
That they bring me now to the next question. You think you get Salonga the capabilities, technical capabilities for actually enforce these laws?
Yes, Salon get the capabilities. Only that if the government collaborates with other experts there outside and other stakeholders there, they come together, they enforce policies, framework, then they able to do it.
But you think say this alarming at this moment? Cyber
yeah,
crime
it's very alarming. It's very alarming.
How alarming?
Like the crime issues then so much.
So,
Yes.
I've been talking about the law with regards to false information online. I
Yes.
mean, many of the people, I mean, not intend for confirm news them, intend
Yes.
for share them on
Share, yes.
social media.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, 5 years minimum, 5 years and above, punishable. You think say that's that sort of it's too hard on people?
No, not too hard. Because false information, it bring repetition down, it cause psychological problem, it cause conflict, it also cause corruption at the same time, which is not good. So if you get any information before ever you share, you get for verified, you get for watch the headline. Like yesterday, one group where the group they talk about jobs, the person post about jobs. So I watched the thing. The way I look at it, I watch the email, I watch the company who they say they want the job. I go now to Google and do search, I do research. I find out say that company no ever exist. Now fake. So before ever for be take that information that share around, the other people and go get involved, then I need for verify information.
How like you verify them?
Like for verify fake jobs. Like first of all, the emails then can be wrong. Where then can create. Then any company so far, if they share for them say this company want for let people apply for social job, take that company name they do a search na Google. Or download all the companies they would register na salon. The PDF then they. So they able cross check say if this company they exist or not they exist. Because then can create fake company names there just for get people information. So if you don't know say okay, this is a job business, let's share for other people and go benefit. You will get at your interest, but at the end of the day, they put other people in a serious detriment. So how then things they are all go able to stop is through by collaboration and awareness and strengthening our policies, our SOP, our frameworks. I think so we're able to succeed through this.
Okay, Mohammed, I mean, Section 20 talk about other things, them like computer fraud, 70 years in jail. Take us through about that.
So sometimes we go one question say why that much years, right? So imagine no more. Let's take Epic Radio as a quick example. When I get computer devices, right? When I use computer devices, them within those devices, then technically everything about this station is in there. When I patent items there inside the way hold this institution to call. Imagine somebody break into RAM, get access to RAM. Maybe the entire functioning, how una they do una programs them. Una go must get una your unique style way distinct to just you. Where una can refer to una intellectual property and they are hosted into these systems. So imagine somebody break into that system and get down there. It's like copying una entire idea about una business. Put down there on the scale and then scale them to the success of this institution. You go see say scale way beyond 70 years and way beyond the money where they go put for such a crime. Because one, you not only go down break one law in unauthorized access, but you don't also interfere with intellectual property.
So those are two crimes.
Those are just two. And also now, when you get access, you get for exfiltrate 3 crimes. Now, because if you see an information there, either you take them through downloading it or you copy them, but you don't exfiltrate that information. So going till we reach to that point where we don't say na a computer crime, you don't cause so many other, you don't break so many other laws before you reach there. So put all them laws them together. Put all them crimes them there together and them punishments, and you will see say justice is being done.
All right, so take me through this other one we get for the child exploitation. I mean, 10 to 15 years imprisonment. How this parts of the law they work?
Okay, so now we don't see so many activities than where people they use picking them, and then they below the age of even for work. For that, let's see for example, even for work, then they beyond the age for work. Now, still people they use them. That one now first child labor, and now child exploitation. Now you don't see this picking because now small picking maybe. Now we see with teenagers, then they go through that a lot. Now small picking. Now you get certain video of certain information about where if they feel shy for later information, they go out to the public, and then constantly they reach out to and say, you need for give me so amount of money or do me so amount of favor. Sometimes some people can even go to the extent that they want to exploit the picking them body them. They go even want for go down into exploiting them body. So these things then are things that were within the law also wrong. Not even just wrong within the law, morally as an individual. Say this what they do, it get for affect that picking their mental health.
Okay.
We don't see people them where they take their life just because somebody say gets their nude video and they go post them. We don't see picking them, we don't take their life them. Now colleges them, picking they don't kill themselves because maybe a specific lecturer or an individual within the system don't decide say, you are go fail you if you not give yourself onto me. And we can always say, let them people then they speak out and cancel the law. People then the way they fight for them.
But if they not speak out,
If they not speak out, people then not go know. In fact, these things are going in solo. Then they go under the carpet. By the time you know, maybe now after the crime done, the person don't take in life in Paddy, now go begin to tell you say, hey, he been telling me say so person been there after him.
Okay, so we get lots of picking them where they sell in the streets, even as them peers them they na school they learn they sell in the streets. In those cases, them parents them can send them picking them for go sell instead of sending them to school. That not a crime.
That not a crime, but now that crime they get for deal with other aspects. See now, cybersecurity they talk about digital crimes, crime being committed using electronic devices. So now that get for deal with human rights, now child acts and all. We get picking bodies them, picking organizations them, institutions them where they look after picking welfares. Those are their responsibilities. Now, if somebody video that picking day in an obscene manner and post her, now you don't commit a crime using an electronic device.
Okay.
Cyber locking come in because now you don't go digital with your crime. So sometimes the thinking it can overlap. Sometimes the crime could be committed, we think saying a cyber crime. But now if there is no electronic device being used in committing that crime, cyber law not able to come in. But yes, we get laws them at this country where they speak onto such crimes.
Okay, before I come to engineer, take me through about this other one we get to do with revenge porn. I mean 5 years and above.
Okay. So now some people, because always I can always advise people them about certain things. When you're about doing a video or when you're about for make a video about yourself, sit down and think, say, 5 years down the line, if me pikin see this, if this video surface, is this something I'm going to be proud of? That's the first thought. And if the answer is no, or you are not sure about the answer, then don't make it. That's my advice I always give. Now, some people them doing the tender way, they love so nice and they enjoy themselves. Then they tend for do a lots of videos. Now then can make them videos then now for their own comfort, for maybe just look over and see other things then. Now maybe 2 years down the line the relationship end. Now sometimes the other partner can tend for post them videos them day. Of course, yes, when una be they make the videos, na be in true consent. Of course, na go make una faces them show. Now, when you're about posting that video, it's not again with the consent of the individual or the other partner. Because if now within consent, of course you will be happy when you see him out. But if you see now something where they frown at him, that means there was not a proper consent into it. So of course, yes, now a crime. Because one, you play along with a mental health also, and a reputation. Sometimes people can use that and they for even extort money from the person or the ex-partner involved in such an activities. Of course, that's why we have a punishment attached to them. Because if a crime is only considered a crime when it has a punishment that goes for it.
All right. So that being an engineer, I mean, as an expert, how you think it's able for distinguish between legitimate, opinions them, and of course false information online?
Well, it's all boils to this false information for able to know this is legitimate or illegitimate online. Like if in a written text, it's easy. One, the grammar If most times the false information or false messages, then the grammar can be wrong, can be correct. If in our images, then it's so shining and blurry in the way that fake AI image it is shine. Then video also, I they will know say this is legitimate or not legitimate. The lips, they always check the voice and the lips if they match up. So down up the keyword and the back where they go, because some video and they can say the voice they come when they match with somebody the lip. Then the AI video also they able check the person eyebrow. If you not they check the eyelash if they move or they move if you constant. So these are some of the way they able check the legitimacy in the form. If you are written also, if you say structure the sentence is very rough. Then I they able determine back say this is a legitimate message or not a legitimate message. Legitimate message they know they prompt you into urgency, whereas illegitimate message they also they prompt you as urgent. Do this fast, quick, make do this so. Then any legitimate message they promise you for give something for act on them. So illegitimate message they always they prompt you like they give you a price for let say for let you do an urgently. Like for example, like what they are there when they say after sell they give all customer and 30 gig, click the link.
That one they can tend for be fake.
Fake. Mark you and say so click the link. One company say the person with the first register they get one laptop, a click. So anything like what they promise you something for give you, that is a very fake something. So then kind of thing are illegitimate, not correct. So these are some of the way this way they able figure out. Not the way they come free. Like for example, like what them be called this company what they call super advert. People they say we put 300 loans, they get 600 loans. Which kind of automated things so they use for they able make free money out of free? Not knowing that this way they make get free out of free. There must be a price at the end. So then we use that all for trick people and for let people they become urgent for can put money in the system. So at a certain level, then go there, then go just collapse the company, then close, then go.
Just like how they do.
Yes.
But how you think the people capable for reports these sort of issues them to authorities?
Now me could get like NC3, then get a number 900. If you call, say this is what is going on. Until then get also a box where you can write a concern. You can go to NC3, they take her, or you go as an individual, you go report. I think say the law they keep you. Say me a citizen. I can they observe say this thing they go on and me continue so. The government they protect you. You understand? But if you know they do anything in the back, so our government go able and the government's not get eyes for all location, all corners. So we also the citizen and we write also for report certain threats there where they go on at the nation.
All right. So Mohammed, engineer is very valid concern there. I mean, a year ago there was this company Super Adverts. It was operating, openly for people for many months. But they extort money from people and then they run away. Authorities then be see, then they operate in the country, but not we do anything about them. How will we prevent this in the future? Why will we see then the Super Adverts be they actually operate, whilst under your watch they extort billions of loans from people?
Well, first thing, another one for say, under we watch, and then second.
No, not be no.
No, it's not like the government not be know about them. Perfect. So people we are aware about it, but Sierra Leoneans or humans in general, we get one thing in we want to make them very fast in our life without due process. So now imagine I walk up to you and say, just give me 1 Leone, and in 24 hours I will make you get 100 Leones. First thing first, way for Kana you mind that why I want for make you become so rich when I not get nothing for gain out of them. That's the first question first.
Yeah.
I can always say this. Before ever you go into an activity or something we get for deal with money and the increment of it or doubling it within certain period of a time, for ask yourself, say, why this individual choose for help me and not others?
All right.
So this happened. In fact, Sierra Leoneans, we get one thing again, or I can say humans in general. I want to add a better lane or no, because I just want to be the person way there on top and I me the lookout too. That's natural with humans.
That did not be there in secrecy. I mean, it
So,
wasn't in secrecy.
so it happens first. It started first in secret. Now only party they tell in company party about him, and then that party they move on for tell another close friend. That's how it came out. So even before people started hearing about it, these guys have already collected a huge sum.
All right.
And then people also begin say, if una can notice, it is only when it come out loud to the public that was when they withdraw. That was when it closed, because now government become aware about them because it don't massive, and then start for look into them.
Okay.
Look into in legitimacy, whether they get the rights for operate na the country, as because any organization where they handle money, you get processes them way for go to
Alright.
the Bank of Salon, Central Bank get for know about you get for register, you get all them processes them. Then start for check.
Okay.
Then see say okay they are after us, and then the next thing where we hear it was closed.
All right, Mohammed. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
The Lion, go ahead.
You know, Allah help let Allah bless you.
Amen.
You know, one thing, we, the people in this country, we literate, we don't even understand. You know, people in the cities, you right. You know, we glad for una, we una the count some of them see us, where person, you know, that layman go able know me right. Even if why they drive, not able know me right. Let somebody know able use me for me right. Even if some of whom they glad say, people when I intellect they will come up college where they don't come down, they don't come into this driving. Things go even better for we want to go school. But intellect say everything just worse. So they glad for una. At least let una the come una they show we what now we all right. Let Allah bless you. Let Allah give una the help. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much, the Lion. So, of course, cybercrime and cybersecurity, waiting our offense and waiting not to offense. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Abakar from Pumet.
Bakar, go ahead.
Now this would expect, you understand. We laws then come, and they come for change laws then. Maybe don't deal with people and be used to. Thorough sensitization. But to this sensitization, you know how many people away they don't arrest, you know how many people away they don't jail. For this cyber crime, we will able to forget better understanding that. So it means this sort of small thing, this they don't begin so. When you watch now, you they see the carry-out situation they be like how many they call, where people in the call. At the end of the day, police they can.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Police go can hold you, it tell you say you don't commit cyber crime. It go hold you till to the time you not able to know which make you hold you. And waiting at the crime we commit. Then so many things come back again, they way people then they go. So these are the problem with the cyber crime. Nobody know they will get better understanding. Even to the journalists, you go hear the old journalists say they talk, they say about cyber crime. You hear the cyber crime now, and they misuse them and they use them different way. And then if they pull the criminal libel law, then call the cyber crime, then need for sensitize people them right round. For them to be arrested them for that. Thank you.
079-994-993. Call inside the program today. We'll discuss on cybercrime and cybersecurity, waiting na offense and waiting not to offense. Of course, this new law means say if you post fake news online, you help for share fake information online on WhatsApp, this WhatsApp group them, you will get a jail term of 5 years and above. Hello, good morning. All right, 079-994-993. Call inside the program today. We'll look at the cybercrime and cybersecurity, waiting offense, and of course, waiting not to offense. All right, so as we wait for we callers, them make our return back to my studio panelists. Them, I mean, a lot of concerns. Them, I mean, Mohammed, I mean, them be abolished this sort of the criminal libel law and bring in this new law, saying it will help. Of course, it will change lots of things. Them. Okay, 0799493. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
You name inside the call from?
Asaka, they call from London.
All right, go ahead.
And like the way they call this lawyer, they call me this. They do always talk about we see somebody post later say how mad they can hand over the power, someone come. So that and they confuse people there. So the other one say no get the better understand. They share the if you out there are not going to show the location now. Then they okay, what for create problem with it. And some people remember hold their access. You share. So now very good Lord I will so one get peace and this country. Even APC, some of the grassroots now they call the conflict inside this time. You say because the conflict the big one they up they don't get that problem they do. When the grassroots they do now when they call the conflict with the company. They talk against this. They talk against this. Because now we don't count this.
All right. 079-994-993. You go call inside the program today. We look at the cybercrime and cyber security, waiting offense and waiting not to offense. Of course, under this new law, I mean, you share fake information online, whether it's through Facebook or WhatsApp, you will get a jail term of 5 years and above. I mean, just caller just raised concerns with regards to the fake information back there and saying President Bio go hand over power to Dr. Samura Kamara. I mean, that was not true. And under this new law, authorities then get the right for jail people 5 years and above. Yes, Mohammed, with regards to actually enforcing this law, since it was passed, you think we don't get proper mechanisms then for enforce this law?
Well, like any other countries all around the world, when you get a new law, it take time, it gets process where they go through for law, will actually able to enforce them. So I can tell you, say, the bodies them were responsible, don't do a lot. Currently, as we speak, we get direct communication and they work hands in hand. When I mean we, the government and other bodies, them, including the police, they work hand in hand with organizations, them and entities, then like Interpol, West African Cyber Association, and all our other cyber security bodies within the region and outside the region, even with the Bonafide Convention and all this. We don't make other different entities, then European entities, then West African entities, then and all other global entities, then they work hand in hand with Sierra Leone and NC3 and the police for later able to see how they go enforce this law in a manner in which nobody not go say the law they actually pursue them, because a law is a law, as we say. It not can always day in your favor. But that no means a bad law either. A time go come when you will need that law, or a time go come when then go against you, or somebody go do something where that law they go step in for can protect you, because it's a law for the entire Sierra Leoneans, then not for an individual. It's not a law meant for APC, not a law meant for SAPP or any political party. It's our law. It's the Sierra Leone law for Sierra Leoneans, made by Sierra Leoneans, and it will always continue for fight for Sierra Leoneans. So yes, with regards to whether we get the capacity for enforcement, yes, it not going to be 100%, but yes, we get enough capacity for enforce the law. We able to track down the the CID get a cybercrime unit there where they able to track down, able to investigate. The police are well equipped. Of recent, as in last year, the police been sent some few other police officers them to India for go train on cybersecurity and come back. And within the police,
and waiting change since then.
Waiting change since then are the way how then they do their investigation. Before now, you go see when you go make reports, maybe you not even, the officer not even know waiting for do after making the reports. But now after that training, at least they know waiting, now the things the way that they look for when we consider as digital evidences, they know waiting them for look for. They know how for collect evidences, they know how for preserve those evidences, they know how for do research or how for do investigation on those evidences them for able bring out waiting na the actual crime will happen, and they know how for do the investigation for tie the crime to an activity. So all this happen after the training, and it not stop there. Follow-up trainings then they internally NC3 they give them trainings and awareness. NC3 they provide trainings and awareness for not just the police officers, they also extend onto the military, also extend onto ONS, Also extend down to different MDAs them and right down to schools them, universities them. So it's a process. We not go get one rain day, but trust me, the process is there, and we are seeing lots of improvements as we go on.
Engineer, I mean, Mohammed said progress has been made since then. You think, see, over the past year, I mean, we don't see cyber crimes now actually reduce than it spike up?
I'm not going for debunking statements, but the cyber crime they increase every day because hackers they get different logics where they can use, and it involves a lot of attention at the media and at the sectors. Then yes, what is they say to NC3 they do their best for try for educate people and try for see how they will able work together, but it still increase the crimes. And not get any way with we will see for you stop her, because every day we get SIM swapping. People they swap their SIMs every day. Every day they get complaints say they don't hack me phone, they don't hack me WhatsApp, me Facebook. Somebody will say me they don't get me picture. So the things they happier, but I don't really understand like I said, I'm able to debug like the message the way they go. Like we they talk about and chain of custody, they explain say how they able collect evidence, how they able preserve, and in forensic they call it chain of custody. But like how people in able stop the thing they also is the public aware or only for the government entity where they work? Because the government they work they are aware. What about the nation? That's the other question. So I think it's supposed to be like a massive awareness to all the platform, to all the social media, then the message will go small. Like me, I get a two group, when I cyber group where they give people awareness every day, I educate them. I also get a LinkedIn, I get a Facebook page where they give people awareness every day. That group, they must get 2-3 things where they tell people about cyber law, cyber acts, data protection acts, lots of things what for do, what not for do. I wish you did in that group. There's so many things that they go on. So I think if the government gets like then kind of big platform there, so things say for the work. We go na Telegram, the government forget a massive collection there of awareness. WhatsApp group, then forget a very big channel we then for make. Then all the media.
We get anything in there?
Yes, me get them.
I mean, government get them those mechanisms.
Well, I don't know if they get.
Then it back come to the question whether we get the capabilities.
Yes, I don't know if they get all that way because the awareness they go to certain people, and so, even some government entity, not to the all it gets the awareness. It just didn't move to specific people. Because I get so many government officials they work interview some they will even ask her within a forensic like a sad story. Because if they are aware, let's say for example, why a policeman or a military man they snap with the vehicle number exposed. That is a big threat. Because you as a military or police vehicle or military vehicle, you not for snap the number plates. Because they serve as a threat. You don't know.
So even people where they take videos, let's say post they dance now a particular a car, and then the vehicle number plate actually show.
It is show, yes.
That's not a crime.
Not a crime. It is serve as a threat because you don't know. Like for example, I explained that to the last what we did on TV, Slick TV. Like how it happen? If you take that picture or that video they put on ChatGPT, he explain for you ask her for give you about this video or this image details. If they give the location of that vehicle inside there, if they tell you when they snap at the camera how they use, the geographical area, the time where they snap. So if you not meet your police, then the particular area where they don't want ordinary citizen for let you know that who's there. They an hacker one for do investigation, so you don't even put the government to threat or even yourself don't into threat. So if the awareness the go. Like how my brother they say, I think some of them things that also need for the stop. But when you go to media, they see police vehicle number plates, the military vehicle number plates they pass. So sometimes I asking, is these people aware what they are doing? I don't know what they are doing. So some of them think they also they need for they know. There are so many things then the way they have done at the media, military, police, who they're not supposed to do. But I know they blame they take and say because of the awareness not they.
Within the security forces?
Yes, the awareness day. Because if the awareness day, there are some common things that we're not supposed to do, you're not supposed to do.
All right, so make her come. I would ask you just one last round of questions then before we end the first segment of the show. Make her come back to you, Mohammed. I mean, advise people out there. I mean, why therefore help in government fight against cyber crimes?
Okay. One thing I go say, put yourself in the position and ask yourself this question. If na me this crime don't fall victim of, or if na me somebody post me video or technically post an obscene videos of me, or somebody they send out a message we go destroy me character, would I be happy about it? Will it go down well with me? If you answer na no, then you need to join the government and fight this fight. Because the fight is not just for you. Since that you answer then I know, there are so many of you, thousands of you, where the answer go be no. Millions of you where the answer go still be no. So fight for that millions. Fight as a Syrian union. Lord, toe the government's line and support them in this. Yes, the sensitization no go don't reach as wide as possible. But yes, government they make every effort for reach out.
Okay.
Other private partners then they do a lot for also reach out. And make I use this medium again for also invite private entities them for help in the fight. Because the fight in the cyberspace is not just a government fight. Because everybody there in the space. As long as you get an electronic device with you, you are part of that space. So you need for help that space so that we will get a secure cyberspace.
All right.
So join me in this fight.
Engineer.
Yeah. Well, the final word what they get for people and just like a general advice, I don't they say this to different platforms, and people are made them conscious of their security, and not to all links they see on social media they click. In cyberspace, you get also what to call technography, not to all image or video where they download, people hackers and use them for get information to keyloggers. Then not to all jobs where they come online, you apply, so you get so many fake profiles. If you married couple, no may not ever ask you say send me naked video or picture you do one, it's very bad. Then no ever share your real date of birth on social media on Facebook, which is also very bad. Then I always say this, you email with the use your bank accounts not for associate with your personal activity, which is also a very risk area. Your phone number with the use, enough for be get concerned with your bank number. Then you protect yourself, because cybersecurity is not only to protect about people but also the business people. Because when cybersecurity is not taken serious, then it's going to be a business loss, less efficiency of business. There's going to be a serious problem. So technology is something we need to embrace and work together.
Okay, thank you so much, Engineer Hassan Nito Fona, independent cybersecurity expert and IT audit consultant, and Mohammed Levy, Head of Cybersecurity in the Parliament of Salon.